What is up? What is up? Just the Bet Slip family. It's your boy CJ, and we are here with the Bet Slips because Keldog is also right here with the Bet Slips because we're gonna have some fun today. But yeah, we're the only two because everybody else is slacker. You're watching us on X, on YouTube, or on Instagram at Just the Bet Slips. Hopefully, you follow the socials. Hopefully, you do the things. You hit the likes, you hit the subscribes, you do the things that helps us grow, so that way we can continue to bring you the hot
Hot
tips
tips
to
to
help
help
your
your
bet slips. Yesterday, if you weren't with us yesterday, we had Chris from the Back Yourself podcast. Go and give him a follow and a like. We appreciate him for jumping on. He went 1-1 on his first day. The pressure was on, unfortunately, because his one bet was a negative bet. He might have the unfortunate moniker, but it's okay. We'll get there. We'll get into those things. And we have other people that are severely getting close to falling under the line. Oh no. But we'll get into that. But first, we need to do the thing that makes sure we do not get sued, and that is the disclaimer. First off, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. And last, but certainly not least, gambling can be addictive. So please seek help if you need it. Utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER to get the help and resources you need if gambling addiction has become a problem for you. That's not just sports books. That is casino. That is the ponies. Any type of betting, even backstreet alley, dice betting, any bets that you have that if it becomes a problem for you, please utilize 1-800-GAMBLER so you can get the help you need. I have seen it firsthand. It is not good, but interesting. Oh, cool. Awesome. Now I don't have to click them. The comments will automatically come up. So that's it. It's in beta. I was like, ooh, there's a beta. So hopefully you guys will jump in the comment section because that'd be super fun for you guys to jump in. And make sure we're using StreamYard. So go ahead and check out that link right there. If you're on YouTube, it is in there. So you can, experience a little StreamYard with a $10 discount, courtesy of us. Hey, see, yeah, there it is down there in the bottom. That's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I don't know how much I like it more than the upper thing, but yeah, I'm in. I'm in on that. All right. So that is the disclaimer. But before we do anything else, Kel, what is the theme for today's show for you? Like, how are you feeling? What's your theme? I'm going with a different vibe today. Like, what's your deal? What's your theme, dog?
With my theme is we're gonna win. We're gonna win some bets. We are
I like
digging
that.
out of this hole, as you all know. My yearly units are not looking great. We are on the road to even money, and we're going to continue that road today with these four various wagers of mine.
I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at, and I'm going to say it again for a third time. I like where your head's at. Yeah, we have a, kind of a shorter show today, but that's all right. And then we have a video that isn't perfect because this man made this video and then realized half of his bets are gone via the rain out, via the postponage of games. I don't even know what he's got. Do we even want to show the vid? I don't even know.
I think he has two of the four. I think the other two.
The other two have gone by the wayside.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Let's see. Let's see what is his bet.
We can just show it as like an A for effort situation.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Is like, what two bets are gone? Is it the Yankees bet and the
two hits? I think are the replacements.
Okay. The hits are the replacements. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. We'll show his video. Why not? Why not? It is your resident parlay guy. It is Rob coming to you with his hot tips to help your bet slips. Rob, what you got today, man?
What is going on, Just the BetSlips family? Rob the Parlay Guy here on Wednesday. Normally I'd be on the show today, but have family in town. We got to take them out to dinner, so I will not be on the show, unfortunately. However, we hit our strikeout parlay last night, so we are going to run it back with another strikeout parlay today. I'm going to start off Dustin May, 4+ strikeouts. He's hit them 6 out of 8, and he just faced Arizona on the 10th and struck them out 5 times in that game. So I feel good about that. Garrett Crochet, 6+ strikeouts. Hit this in 8 out of his last 10 and 7 of his last 7. We've got AJ Smith-Shawver, 5+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 6 out of 7. He's hit it in 6 straight, and he literally just faced the Nationals a week ago on the 15th and had 5 strikeouts in that game as well. Oh, I'm sorry, he had 6 strikeouts in that game as well. So I feel good about that one as well. Then we have Trevor Williams, 4+ strikeouts. He is 7 for 9 this year, and he had 4 strikeouts in that same game on the 15th against the Braves. So I feel good about that. Both of these teams strike out a fair amount, so that should be easy. And we got this. If you do it on DraftKings, we have this at plus 388. I had a boost, so I got it at 466. If you do a 4-leg parlay on there, they have a 20% boost, just so you know. Not sponsored by them, but trying to help you get the best odds possible. We have for the 750 club, Carl Anthony Towns, 11+ rebounds. In the last series, he hit this in 5 out of his 6 games. And the only miss that he had 8 rebounds in a blowout where he sat a lot of the fourth quarter. He has been a rebound machine in the playoffs, and I feel like 11 is going to be a good number for him as well. In addition, I have another bet that I'm going to throw out there as a bonus bet. It's going to sound a little crazy, but I have some reasoning for it. So I've got the Rangers to win the first 5 innings against the Yankees, but then I have the Yankees money line win. So hear me out. So we got DeGrom pitching, who is going to pitch well, and you've got Yarbrough pitching for the Yankees, who I think the Rangers will be able to hit pretty well. I think we're going to see a scenario where it's something like 4-2 Rangers going into the 6th inning. Then the Yankees get to that bullpen, which is ranked 27th in the league, averaging 4.47 ERA. And on a short porch that they have there in Yankee Stadium where they just hit the ball over the yard, they tattoo that bullpen and end up getting the money line win and win something like 7-5. If you bet this, you're getting it at plus 575. So the odds you're getting it at is kind of wild. And I understand why, because you're betting one team to win half the game, the other team to win the entire game. But I really feel good about this. And the Yankees are averaging 4.86 runs at home as well. So, I actually feel good about this. I might be a little off the wall, but I feel good about it, especially at the odds that you're getting at. So the risk is definitely worth the reward. As always, go ahead and check out our podcast that we drop every Friday that we'll be recording tomorrow night. It'll be on Spotify and Apple under just the BetSlips. And check out us on all our social medias. And as always, these are the hot tips to help your BetSlips. Go ahead and chase that bag responsibly. You have a great night, and hope you all get some money tonight.
Oh, you're muted. Muted.
The guy's just out here spitting facts.
Yeah.
I mean, just throwing it out. Facts after facts after facts. Just facts.
Facts.
Should I say it again? Facts. But yeah, no, that's incredible. Now granted, the Smith-Shawver bet is off the table, and I can't remember what the other one was that was off the table. But he's updated his parlay, and it's up there. So you can find that. I will say that Texas Rangers first 5 result and the Yankees money line is like plus 607
to parlay them together.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Dude, I hate you guys. I can't parlay them together.
So I was able to. Well, Pat, I'm sorry, but like, did you put his in?
No,
by chance? No, yeah, no.
I didn't get.
I'll read them off, Pat. I can't put them on the tabletop, but
no, he just sent them in.
No, he did. Okay, yeah, I can read them off, but yep. Anyway, but yeah, no, him and I have some similar bets out there. that scares me. But yeah, no, I'm not able to do like it's money line, but I can do first 5 innings result, which
Whoa.
is the same freaking thing I thought.
First 5 innings result. Because I can't combine first fives.
Yeah, so I have first 5 innings money line, and then I have I could do run line. Oh, that's the same thing.
Total runs, spread.
Yeah.
First,
But there's no tie. There's no tie. So like this is what I have. So I've got it here. Yankees and then Rangers minus 0.5 on the run line.
Yeah.
So there is no tie. I get a plus 607. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I was gonna say he sold me on it. I'm very jealous down here.
Yeah, I can't do the money line, like just straight money line, but and tie it together as the same game parlay, but I can do run line, which is weird. Like, I guess they just don't want the voided tie. I guess that's what it really comes down to. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. He convinced me, and I'm going for it. Why not? I threw a half a unit on it. Why not? Who cares? All right. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. It is time for the cutest parlay in all of sports betting. It is the underdog slip. That's right, everybody. I'm actually going to remove those show comments from stage because it would have blocked your face, Kel.
Would have blocked my face.
It would have blocked your face. I'm not about that. I'm not about doing that right now.
I appreciate it.
But yes, we have the underdog slip. Inspired by my puppo up there in the top left, Emma, R.I.P. Wish she was here every day. We have the Corgo. We have this dog doing the fancy ear dance, and then we have Sir Kel trying to be not Ralphie, but the other guy from
Is it Flick or Frick?
I think Flick.
It was Flick.
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 Yeah, Flick.
Okay.
He's the one who gets touched. So you're trying to be Flick from A Christmas Story, but you successfully keep your face, arms, hands, legs inside the vehicle at all times, and kept yourself away from the frozen pole. But we don't have a frozen pole here for the underdog slip because we have Padres money line, Oilers money line today. Keller, did you put up the Oilers money line, or is that somebody else?
I put up Oilers money line.
I love it. Talk about it.
I don't know why. This is a bit of a vibes pick for the Oilers, but I've been kind of on the Edmonton bandwagon for a while now. The last series or something like that, they did very well away from home. They're away from home tonight. I wouldn't hate them on the puck line myself, but this is the underdog slip, so I went money line. I think Connor McDavid has a great game. Draisaitl backs him up, and Oilers win. Not a lot to it.
I cannot blame you. I am taking the Padres because I have zero faith in the Toronto Blue Jays, even though I showed faith in them last night with Chris Bassett. It's Vasquez versus Gosman. Do I think the Blue Jays have a chance to win? Yes, they've been hitting better. But for some odd reason, I am going to go ahead and take the Fathers tonight versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Just feel like, I don't know, it's a vibes pick myself. This is a pure vibes pick underdog slip, by the way, because I just looked and went, let's go with the vibes. And the vibes are telling me the Friars money line tonight versus the Blue Jays. There was no way I was picking the Rockies. I could have picked the Rangers. Technically, they're a dog, but I already picked them, so I can't do that. And then I can't root for the Mets. I just can't do it. So that's what makes me go to the Padres here with the Oilers money line. Pair them together at 405. I want to actually see what I get on it. It might be different because this is using the sport book of They Make Me Use It, right?
Yes.
Oh, we get the same. I actually have it worse than you do.
No way.
400 smooth. I mean, it's cents, but yeah, I have it worse than you do.
Kind of W for soft paper there.
Yeah, W for soft paper. I will say that earlier I was able to get the Padres money line a little bit better when I sent it to you. It was at minus 140 earlier. Now it was at plus 140 earlier. Now it's at plus 136. So that might be the difference, but still win for soft paper.
Yeah.
For
the a lot of them. So it's nice. We cherish those down here.
Yes, you should. You should cherish them ever so softly and gently. Sensually as well. Anyway, as we get off of the underdog slip, hopefully we need another win for the underdog slip. And we've been hitting at such a better rate ever since we made the decree that we don't do a lot of underdogs. We just do one, maybe two, sometimes sprinkle in a third. And the underdog's been hitting better. So moral of the story is don't parlay a lot of stuff together, apparently. Even though we do that all the time. So,
might be a hard moral with this next segment.
Especially with the next segment. See, you saw what I was doing. Look at you. It is the most talked about parlay in all of sports gambling is the 750 Club. We are heading to the club. We are going to party. We're going to dance all night. We missed this because I stunk and chose Spencer Strider yesterday. I'm sorry. If you had chosen another pitcher to hit his strikeouts, you would have won. So, sorry. My bad. Hand up accountability. It's all me. I picked Spencer Strider because I was an idiot. I will never pick another Brave ever again in my life. That's the moral of that story. That's not true. I will probably pick Braves a couple other times, but just not here in the 750 Club.
Yeah.
But there's one rule of Fight Club. You do not talk about Fight Club. Cal, what is the one rule of the 750 Club?
You tell everyone about it.
Tell every single person you find. As long as they are of age to gamble responsibly. That I will make that caveat. We have not made that caveat before. I'm making that caveat now.
Yeah.
Let's do the smart thing by the people. But the 750 Club is Cat 11 plus rebounds, Crochet 7 plus Ks, Mikko Ratanen 3 plus shots on goal, and then a Schwarbom tonight. He has gone deep in 2 straight. He is playing in Colorado. So, yeah. All right. Kel, start talking. I just gave you the Schwarbom. I gave you the reason why you're taking the Schwarbom. And we're getting close to June. It's June is Kyle Schwarber month, by the way, if you didn't know.
That's perfect because he's facing God knows who from the Rockies. He's got like an 11 ERA or something like that. So I saw that and went, Schwarber, home run here. But one pick that I really do like is Mikko Rantanen, 3 plus shots on goal. He has hit this like crazy for the Stars this postseason. He has been basically their top performer throughout the Stanley Cup playoffs right now, and I think it's going to continue in Game 1 tonight. 3 shots on goal for a man like Mikko seems rather easy to me, especially since his line, I think, was a little higher, like 3.5. So I love the 3 plus. And Garrett Crochet, it's Crochet Day. He is striking out this Mets lineup at a 57% clip. He has been posting 6 plus Ks in each of his last 5 games. So I think 7 Ks against this Mets lineup seems rather easy to me.
Fair enough. And then you already heard about the Karl Anthony Towns rebounds from the man, the myth, the legend, the parlay guy himself. 11.98. I'm actually currently betting it, and I'm going to let you know what I get it at. I think it's the Kyle Schwarber homer is gonna bump this thing up. I think. I'm like, plus 240. Yeah, that's definitely going to do it. I don't have the Crochet strikeouts yet. Okay, I was like, what don't I have yet? And it is the Crochet strikeouts.
11 plus. I got to bet this too. Crochet strikeouts.
You're not going to be happy if you're still at that number at 11.98 because I have it at a vastly different number.
I'm going to be very upset, aren't I?
I have it at a vastly different number.
Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that.
What do you have this at currently?
3 plus shots on goal and the Schwarbom. Where's the Schwarbom? There it is. Schwarbom. I have plus 11.98.
Okay, so you have it at the exact same. You're not going to be happy. Plus 14.62.
Dude, come on. What are we doing?
I'm not lying to you. It's right there. Plus 14.
No, I trust you, but God bless it.
Just being honest.
I know. I just hate how much soft paper gives me the shaft.
Well, yeah, but it didn't give you the shaft on the underdog.
I understand. Fair point. You got my head in a pretzel now. Not happy.
Yep. But hopefully you're getting this at a decent number. Even the 12, 12 to 1 on this bet's pretty solid anyway. So
Yeah.
hey, what's killing you? I've got Crochet at minus 186 with 7+ Ks.
Crochet, I got minus 185.
Okay, that's the same. Carl Anthony Towns over 10.5. I have it at minus 186 as well.
I got minus 195.
Okay, so that's slightly worse. Rattanen, I got it minus 106.
I got minus 135.
Yeah, see, there's a big one. And then what's your Schwarbaum?
Schwarbaum 220.
Okay, I have a 240. So it's really the Rattanen, a little bit of Schwarba, and a little bit of Carl Anthony Towns. But that Crochet is basically the exact same. So kind of crazy. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Can't dance. Yeah, poop happens. But anyway, you're getting the 750 club at a pretty good number there. And so hopefully that hits, because you'll see with the records it hasn't been hitting as of late, which is it's a little tough. But it's time. It's green. It's soft. It's plushy. It is the tabletop. There it is.
Bang.
Every time. We nail that thing. Pat makes me nervous half the time. I'm not going to lie to you. Makes me nervous for the service.
But like our brains are like connected, but he's like, I don't know.
It's the Southern thing. It's because we're both in the South.
That's true.
We spent time in the North, but we're in the South now. And
so we're like a well-rounded unit.
Correct. Yeah, it's the reason why the RVA boys and you, and Tommy for that matter, all seem to understand that Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. And there's one outlier of that frame, and it's the man from Connecticut. And listen, I'm not going to mention any names, but his initials are Pat Geary.
Don't you mean PJ Matthews?
Yes, PJ Matthews. Yes. No, cousin of PJ Matthews.
Cousin of PJ Matthews.
Yes, cousin of PJ Matthews is the guy who just can't get on board. And our friend from the Southern Hemisphere, again, I'm going to shout him out. Back Yourself Podcast. He also believes Michael Jordan is the GOAT. So clearly, just one person. I'm going to go on this small tangent. It's going to be for the next 45 seconds. So bear with me. There's an argument to be made for LeBron. I don't think it's the correct argument, but I can at least understand the argument that you can make. Longevity is a thing. And, the people that say, well, what would Michael have done if he hadn't retired? I mean, could he have been as good in those, like, later on in his career after those, like, because if he kept playing?
Yeah.
So I can understand that argument, because baseball requires a different set of skill sets compared to basketball. But again, we will never know. You just have to go with the facts presented with us. And outside of points, LeBron loses to Michael. Anyway, I told you, 45 seconds. I win. But Sir Thomas of House Stats has also been winning like crazy. He's got Hunter Brown 6+ Ks in Astros money line tonight. He's got Garrett Crochet 7+ Ks. That is on there. But he's got the Diamondbacks money line today. There's an underdog for you. Diamondbacks money line versus the Dodgers today. Risky business, but I mean, you'll see. Tommy's up units, so he can take a little bit of risk to get that big, that reward. What's that line from
Risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah, there's that. No, there's a movie, and it's Freddie Prinze Jr. and I think it's Jessica Biel. It's not Alba. I think it's Biel. Where he's like a pitcher in the Cape Cod League. It's not Fever Pitch, because that's Drew Barrymore.
Ed?
No. Now I got to look it up. Dag on it. But I think the line is, if you want big rewards, you got to take big risks. I think that's the line. I know what the movie is now. I know
Scooby-Doo Mystery Island?
No. However, that is a Freddie Prinze Jr. classic.
I mean,
And it is Jessica Biel confirmed. Summer catch. Maybe summer
Ah.
catch. Summer catch. Solid one. Also, it's Freddie Prinze Jr. and Matthew Lillard plays Billy Brubaker. So it's a solid movie. You've never seen it before. It's a good one. It's a good one.
I need to watch that. That sounds lovely.
Yes, it's a very good one. Freddie Prinze Jr. plays a left-handed pitcher from the Cape Cod League in the Cape Cod League, and then he gets drafted by the Phillies in the end. I'm not gonna spoil it anymore, but yeah, he gets drafted.
The
by the
irony
Phillies.
that it is Freddie Prinze Jr. and Matthew Lillard, and I made a Scooby-Doo joke. Like,
Correct. Well, and that's
no
why I laughed. That's why I was like, well, kind of, but not really. There was also some really other good one. Jason Gebrick is in there. Bruce Donovan, Brittany Murphy.
Ooh.
The late Brittany Murphy. Brian Dennehy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean it's star-studded cast. Mark Blucas.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else pretty well known in there. Cedric Pendleton is in it.
Okay.
It's a solid movie. Solid movie. I'm not gonna tell you much more, but it's a solid movie. Corey Pearson's also in it. I don't know why he's standing out of those guys. Oh, he's just not that into you. That's the reason why I know him. Okay. He plays a real big douche in both those movies, so it makes sense. Anyway, but yeah, you want big rewards, you got to take big risks. Thank you, Jessica Biel from Summer Catch. Now that we're back onto it, that's where Tommy's at today, and let's go into the parlay guy because he's going to take big rewards or take big risks to get big rewards. As you heard, as we talked about earlier, he took out the 2 strikeouts from postponed games. So he's got Dustin May, he's got Garrett Crochet, and he's going to add Judge and Schwaba for a hit. I'm shocked he didn't go 2+ total bases for the Schwaba. But parlay equal 319 there for the parlay guy. Hopefully that's max form so he can keep going. Keldog, what do you have today, man?
Ooh, so I have for starters, I'm rocking that Garrett Crochet 6+ Ks, a Bregman hit, and Red Sox money line. Like I said before, Crochet is striking out this Mets lineup at a 57% clip. Bregman, like, it seems like a resurgence of Bregman compared to last season. Even though he was good last season, I think he's just having a phenomenal year and 1 hit against a very lackluster. I don't even know who's going for the Mets. I can't think of his name, but I think you get a hit off the guy because he's not having a very. I'm sorry?
McGill.
Oh, he can absolutely get a hit off McGill. I love Bregman to get that. And Red Sox money line. I hate the Mets with all my passion. So I'm going to go with Boston there. Next, I got Taijuan Walker, 4+ Ks and a Phillies money line. He is striking out this Rockies lineup at a 17.5% clip. They're going to have a big lead, in my opinion, very early. So I think he's going to stay in a long time. And 3.5 strikeouts for the guy. Very low number, even though he's not the biggest strikeout guy from what I've seen. So I love him to get over 4 there. Corbin Burns, 5+ Ks and under 11.5. He is striking out this lineup at a 26% clip. I wasn't a big fan of picking either side, so I just changed the alternate total as high as I could and hit the under on that. 11.5 just seems wildly high for these two. Finally, I have Mikko Rantanen, 2+ shots on goal and a Stars money line. Taking the Stars at home, they have been very impressive at home, and Mikko's just been a stud for Dallas. And I knocked his shots down to 2+ because he's been hitting 2+ very frequently, and that gave me plus money.
Love it. Big fan. I don't really. I mean, like hockey's not really my bag. I don't blame you for the not picking the winner in the D-backs Dodgers game because that's tough. I know yesterday I bucked your under when I went with the Blue Jays money line because I felt that strongly about Bassett, and they got the job done. But I'm not gonna pick that game today. I can't do it. Cannot do it. But I'll tell you what I am picking. And that is Randy Vasquez. Give me 3+ Ks and a Padres money line. I'm back in the Padres today. It might be an irrational thing, but I'm going to take it. Give me the 3+ Ks. I like Taijuan Walker to get 4+ Ks and a Phillies money line today. when he has been used in the sparing role, if he can get through the first inning that he pitches, he is strong. So give me Tyon Walker 4+ Ks. Heck, he went 3 innings in relief and got 7 Ks and struck out the first 6 that he faced. So the man has the strikeout stuff if the splitter's working. The only thing that scares me, though, is the splitter's a depth piece, and usually in Colorado, side lateral movement works better than depth. But I digress. Still feel good about Tyon, considering Colorado just likes to swing and miss at everything. I also like Jacob deGrom to get 5+ Ks in a Rangers money line. Even though I am betting the Yankees money line, I have this on here too, so it's kind of a ipso facto. If the Rangers better win the first 5, and then I'm kind of free rolling if deGrom gets to 5 Ks, because then I can either win with the Yankees money line or I win with the Rangers money line. I can win both ways. So, or well, I can't win both ways, but I win either way as long as the Rangers win the first 5. So that would be huge. And then last, but certainly not least, I'm going to the hardwood. We got Jalen Brunson, 25 points, and a Knicks money line. Even though I think the Pacers win this series, I think Knicks take game 1. So go ahead and give me Brunson with 25 and the Knicks money line. You're actually getting that at even money right now. So that's, pretty good odds when you're looking at it there. For Pat, I know I'm not going to. He likes the Knicks on the money line. He also likes the Knicks -4.5. Shocking. But he's taking mine, but pumping it up a little bit. He's got Jalen Brunson at 30+ points in the Knicks money line, and you're getting that at +178 on his sportbook of choice. And then he also likes the Garrett Crochet 7+ Yankee Red Sox money line. That's already started, so you really can't get that. He likes deGrom for 6+ in the Rangers money line. And then he likes Corbin Burns, 5+ Ks, and the D-backs money line, getting you 2-1 on your money if that decides to smack. So those are Pat's bets. Those are everybody's bets for the tabletop tonight. Before we show the last thing, Keldog, any last calls, my guy?
I don't. I wanted to say a last call, but I felt bad. So
No. Say it.
I'm so sorry,
Dirty
Pat.
talk to me. Say it.
I'm so sorry, Pat. I want the Pacers to win against the Knicks because I'm sick and tired of the Bing Bong. I think the Bing Bong needs to die.
Yeah.
Just for the sole fact of the Bing Bong.
I can understand. I completely get it. And I approve of that message, to be very clear. I approve of the fact that if you're rooting for the anti-Bing Bong, excuse me, I'm in. If you're rooting for it for any other reason, then I'm a little mad at you. But if you're just looking for the anti-Bing Bong, I can live with that action, and I applaud you for said action.
Because us friends here, we support our teams, we support our happiness and whatnot. But so I would not want the Knicks to lose in any other way. But that Bing Bong has to die.
Yeah, the Bing Bong's got to go.
Yeah.
I am 1,000% agree with you that the Bing Bong needs to be done. And you know what? I'm sure if Pat sat there and came in, now actually I'm not sure about this, but I'm going to say it anyway. And he went, well, would you root for him if the Bing Bong, if I just stopped? And you'd be like, yeah, but you can't stop yourself, so I have to root against the Bing Bong.
Yes.
We've said Bing Bong more than I ever thought we'd say today, to be very clear.
Yes, we certainly did. And it's just the two of us. There's not even a Knicks
It is
fan
just
here.
the two of us. Yep. Just the two of us. You can make it if you try. Just the two of us. You and I. There you go. I love how we that wavelength, man. I do have a last call, and I've gotta find it here. I've got to find it. Give un momento. Sorry. Sorry. Hand up accountability. I had to find it. Hold on. Hold.
Gotta find it.
Hold the line. Hold. I'm actually kind of mixing two bets together. Give me Jalen Brunson 25 points and a Kyle Schwarber hit tonight as a little cross-sport parlay. Brunson's averaging 29.3 points per game during the playoffs at Madison Square Garden. The number would be higher if it weren't for the Game 6 annihilation of the Celtics, where he didn't even play the fourth quarter. And then he has great matchup facing Indy in his last 15 games. Head-to-head against the Pacers, he's averaging 29.73 points. He scored 25-plus in 12 of those 15 contests. So go ahead and give me the Pacers there. And then obviously we love Kyle Schwarber to go deep, but again, he's facing the lefty rookie Carson Palmquist is the name who you were looking for. And, as you stated earlier, Palmquist has started his career rough as he's given up 5 earned in 4 innings of work, 14.3 ERA, and a whip of 1.75. This is not what you're looking to see. And he's been better facing left-handers this year, Kyle Schwarber has, than right-handers. So, yeah, give me a Kyle Schwarber hit and a Jalen Brunson 25-plus points as my last call tonight. Little cross-court coverage. Cross-court coverage. I think I actually might add that to my bets tonight. I might. I like that much.
A last call on the tabletop?
Last call is going on to the tabletop. And you know what? I'm actually going to modify it for the tabletop. I like it for one hit for you guys. To be very clear, I like it for one hit for you guys and you guys only. But hold on, I got to find. I'm going to give you the number for what I like for the tabletop. This is what I like for the tabletop. You're getting it at even money, plus 101. Yeah. If you take the Schwarber hit and the Brunson points, even money bet. However, what I'm actually going to bet is Kyle Schwarber 2+ total bases, which will bump you up to plus 166.
Okay.
So that's the actual bet. What's going on the tabletop for you people out there in the world, what's going towards this next slide is going to be the Schwarber hit in the Brunson 25+. But I like the Schwarber 2+ total bases so much I bet it. That's what I did. All right. As you can see, Tommy still doing the things. I had a really good night last night as far as units, so bumped it up to 12.65. Massive night for me. Keldog, you're starting to make moves. We love that. We love seeing the yellow. Parlay guy, he hit one of his last night, but lost one of his last night, so he gained momentum. Rico Suave still there, but Pat had himself a rough night last night betting the Cardinals money line. But shout out to Chris from Back Yourself Podcast again. Guests of the show are now 1-1, and they are technically captain under units at 0.09. They're barely under. You got to throw them on there. Performance levels of the day went 0 for 2 yesterday, so that was rough to go. But it's all good. It's what happens. Some days you win, some days you lose. Go check out the Back Yourself Podcast. And they've got an open invite to hear. And you guys have an open invite to provide your bet slips. All you have to do is just DM us on X at just the bet slips, and we get you all straightened up and into the show. We'd love to hear from you guys constantly. We'd love to hear from you guys, and we'd love to get the family together. Think of it as this is our Thanksgiving table, and we want you to come and feast upon everything that we bring. And what is it that we bring, Kel? Oh, that's right. We always promise to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. Everybody go responsibly chase that bag. We will catch you guys Friday as tomorrow's podcast day. We might do a small live, so be on the lookout for that. But podcast day tomorrow, so responsibly go and chase that bag, and we will catch you next time. Have a good one.